Hola, da. I am Suni Arai-chan, your wandering demon raccoon princess PNGTuber, and welcome to another brand new exciting adventures, this time in the far reaches of space where we see the words Nintendo presents. And that's all the game there is!
Yeah, see, if you actually look like into the night sky, you can see the Nintendo Presents constellation. It's about 500 million light years away. But to tell us that Metroid is cool, I
Metroid is
guess.
cool. Speaking of Metroid,
Metroid is cool.
that's the game we're playing. That's the game that we're playing today, and I have here my
Yep.
lovely and adorable friends here, mari-paige and ravencitymire, who will join along to experience why Metroid 4 is great.
I
Yeah.
have not played Metroid 4 in a long time. I played the original Metroid, and I played 4, and then I played, I don't remember which one it is. I haven't played Fusion. I played the one that's like after Fusion with the Emmys and everything. The robots that are hunting you.
Dread, yeah.
Dread.
I played Dread. Dread is really good.
I played the shit out of Dread. I didn't get very far, but I loved it.
Nice.
Would you two like to introduce yourselves, by the way?
Probably before we just like info dump about video games. Hi, I'm Mari. I am a variety streamer, elf, PNG tuber person, and I like, classic retro games, indie games, and RPGs.
Hello, I'm
And I play music.
I'm ravencitymire, labyrinthian fairy PNG tuber who has not been doing a lot of what she needs to do lately in terms of recording and editing and stuff. I really have to get back into that. I mostly play kind of just whatever, I feel like. I have some things in the works. Currently, I have Portal in the works and Portal 2 in the works as well.
Nice.
I need to get back into finishing Elden Ring as well. And I need to finish River City Girls. But, yeah.
Alright. Now, before I press start, I'm going to ask you two, do you know about this game, or at least remember anything about this game?
It has been years since I've played it.
I have never played it personally, but I have played other games in the series, so I know a little bit about like lore and stuff. But other than that, this is pretty new to me.
Okay, that's good to know. Let's go.
I believe... Where did this come out?
I played Super Metroid, Prime 1, and Metroid Dread. Those are the ones I played.
Oh, not Metroid Prime 4. Just Metroid 4.
Alright, let's see this literature here. I've been assigned to watch over Biologics research team, so I once again find myself on the surface of SR-388. Where the sky is green and the rocks are rocks.
Trying to look at what and what games were in there.
Oh, don't shoot the blorb!
We have to get the blorb. It was there that I was tagged by a life form that I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. I had way too many Jollibees, and I got too silly on the way.
Oh.
We're just kidding.
Is it actually labeled 4, or is this going...
This is technically Metroid 4.
Okay, so is this Zero Mission?
Zero Mission.
Or Fusion?
This is Fusion.
Zero Mission's a remake of Metroid 1.
Remake/retelling, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think that this is the fourth game chronologically.
Yeah.
It's like the Prime series separate.
And we wouldn't get another mainline Metroid game until Metroid Dread.
Okay.
Other M doesn't count.
We don't
I
talk
cannot
about
speak of that game.
We cannot talk about other M. With Samus and her amazing friends.
Yeah, okay, this is Fusion. This is the one I haven't played then.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play it. I've seen gameplay of it. I've been wanting to play it. I just haven't had the chance or time to.
Yeah, I also did play Zero Mission. I'm remembering now. That one was great.
I remember playing Zero Mission, but I was like probably 7 when I played that.
Yeah.
So I'm. Oh, that was 19 years ago.
Also,
Gosh.
can I also say that I love that they're performing surgery on her, even while she's still wearing the suit.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, like they're saying here, the power suit is integrated into her body. It's so integrated into her body they can't remove it.
Ah.
They have to.
Which is
they
unfortunate.
can't just, she can't just take the suit off anymore.
Nope.
They've had to surgically remove it in order to get it off.
To embed it to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival.
But
And then someone gave me a glass of Baja Blast. Baja Blast is made from dead Metroid cells. Think about that the next time you drink Baja Blast.
They get them at Taco Bell, I see.
that's how Taco Bell makes the Baja Blast. They have a colony of Metroids that they just. I don't want to finish that sentence. Never mind.
Yeah, let's not.
I do wonder what a Metroid tastes like.
I didn't know which direction they were gonna die, or whether they were just being like, well, milked. I guess is the only other way I can describe it.
I'm pretty sure they're more interested in what you taste like, but you know.
Yeah. Ah, the fusion suit.
Yes. It's very blue.
Even less blue compared to Metroid Prime 3, and that is a very blue game.
It's a fan fiction. Not a fan fiction, but it's well, I guess it's kind of fan fiction. There's like a story I read from one of my friends that has Samus, and the fusion suit is one of her. She can kind of take it off, but the idea that he's put in place is that the fusion suit is it's like a symbiote almost. So she can like have it removed. In his story, she can have it removed. It's just alive.
So does this still have like? Does this still have like if you beat the game under a certain number of times, she takes the suit off and you get to see like bikini Samus?
Yeah, which is something.
I think in his, I don't know. I know in his story, it's just like it's just like a suit that she has that's like a living symbiote. Like she has the helmet and she puts the helmet on, and then the rest of the suit kind of like grows around her organically.
I was just saying in this game,
putting the Venom symbiote on.
Yeah. Sorry.
Very good.
Yeah.
This is a story he's writing rather than a game.
Yeah, that's cool though.
But yeah, you can't see Samus if you beat the game fast enough, which is something that I will most likely do.
It's all good. Yeah.
Most likely, or you won't most likely.
Won't most likely.
I know that I want to play Metroid at some point. My VTubing career has not gone off the way I expected because I fully intended. I fully intended to get all the Shantae games and play those as my first like set of series, and then Another Crab's Treasure came out, and I was like, oh fuck, I have to record this.
Hey, like that's cool. Like, sometimes you just see a game and you just want to jump into that. Like, I kind of started off streaming mostly Nintendo games, and right now I'm doing Hades too instead.
Oh, Hades 2 is awesome.
It's so good.
It's so
I think
good.
it's like almost the final version, or I guess the
they're getting close.
Launch version. It's not an early access anymore. It won't be.
No. It's very good.
Yeah. Also, is this Adam the computer that's like talking to you?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yep, it is. It is
Adam
indeed Adam.
I thought Adam was a dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Adam is the AI that guides Samus.
Oh, is
yeah.
it? the fuck is the guy I'm thinking of? Hold on.
He is a character in Metroid Other M that's named Adam. I don't know if they're like the same character, like if he turned into an AI somehow, or they're just different characters with the same name, but that's probably where. And yeah, and Adam is also in Dread as the AI.
Yeah.
And has like the creepiest voice ever. You know, little demon voice.
Okay, so there is. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so...
Oh, okay, yeah, Adam... there is an actual character named, like a person named Adam. It's Commander, Commander Adam Malkovich. He ends up dying, and then there's an AI that's like based on his mind. And that's
okay. That, you know, that's what all these like tech CEOs want to do. They're just like, oh yeah, I'll live forever, so I can just put my brain inside of an AI, and like, what's the worst that could happen?
It's really funny because it says that even before discovering the origin of the AI in her ship, she nicknamed him Adam after her old commander. So she nicknamed him his own name.
Okay.
Which is really weird.
Makes sense. Metroids were made predators of the X. That's why the vaccines work so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again.
Never be infected by Mega Man X ever again? Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
In fact, you can absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. I don't know why this is my robot voice, but apparently that's what it is.
There's a manga that's really, really good. There is a Metroid manga, but there's one specifically called Samus.
Oh, yeah!
It's like super good. It actually keeps the whole thing of like people not knowing Samus is a woman, because Joey, like one of the main characters, Joey, thinks that Samus is a guy, and she just never corrects him, and she's in her suit like until the very last chapter.
Aww.
And then like as they're parting ways, as they're going to part ways, she like takes the suit off to show him her face and everything, and he's like, "Oh shit."
Well, there was that, like, ad for the original Metroid game in the 80s, where I guess the people doing the ad didn't realize that Samus was a woman, and they had her posing with, like, two girls in bikinis.
Yeah,
so it's like, okay, Samus is canonically gay.
instead of her being, like, a masculine icon from that, she just became a lesbian.
Exactly, yeah. She became a lesbian icon, and a trans icon.
Yeah.
Ooh, a dead scientist dude.
Oh, yeah.
What groupie fella? Okay, so after playing this, after playing Zero Mission alone, this feels very different to play, like, physics-wise, like, feels more heavier and a bit floatier at the same time. It's weird to describe.
Yeah, I think Zero Mission came out a little bit after Fusion, so the controls were like tightened up a little bit.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I was misremembering. The two didn't part. I was misremembering. The two did not part ways at the end of the manga. It was after. It's chapter 17. After defeating Ridley. After defeating Greed. Sometime after it, Samus is like preparing to pursue him, and Joey like hesitates about asking to go with her, and then Samus asks him if he's coming, having revealed that she converted her ship to carry two people, so she wants him along on the journey, and then they kind of go off and journey together. It's Joey's only appearance as this manga, so we have no idea what happened to him after that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Samus's commanding officer called her lady on missions. Am I the only one who finds that a bit patronizing?
A little bit. It also, It also doesn't make much sense.
Like, I imagine him tipping his fedora every time he says
Milady. No, I'm just imagining like
Milady.
a giant computer with a fedora.
Yes.
Tipping your... My immediate thought was someone tipping their hat to Ridley and just going Melizard.
Lizard.
Ooh, recharge. Save. So, tell me about your days. How are they?
My day was fine. It was just kind of, I had to run a bunch of errands in the morning, but you know, after that I got to crash a little bit and watch the end of She-Ra with the bestie. So that was really fun. She-Ra and the remake on Netflix. It was annoying though because okay, so like I share an account with my mom. And Netflix was getting mad because we don't live in the same place, and it was like, yeah, you're not on the right, you know, you're using the wrong, you know, location or whatever, and
like,
it was like you have to like they had to send a password to my mom's email address so that she could send the code to me so that I could get into the account even though we're family. I was like, what the hell, Netflix? Stupid. Like, why?
Netflix, for some like. So many people pointed out the irony of Netflix, of like a tweet that Netflix made that was like, love is sharing a password, and then they did the cracking down on password sharing, stupid ass bullshit.
It's so dumb.
You know, so now if you're not logged, you have to log into you have to log into the Netflix account on like whatever profile you're using, you have to log into the account on the home Wi-Fi once a month. And, you know, then you can use it, which is stupid because that...
Are you kidding me? We literally live on opposite sides of the country. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's incredibly stupid because you can also get like a code to hold on, there's a moth in here I gotta get rid of.
Oh, it's all good.
You can have a code sent to your email to have like to use it for like a couple days.
Yeah.
And then you have to then it tells you have to sign on the password on the Wi-Fi. You can't do the I'm traveling thing again.
Yeah, I had to do that.
Wait
so
like a month or something. And
yeah,
then
it's crazy,
again, which is stupid.
But yeah, other than that, it was fine. How was your day?
It's been an alright day.
My day has been mostly in bed.
Aww.
I've been dealing with indigestion today. I'm thankfully over it now. I had some medicine earlier for it, and it helped a lot. I gotta make sure to take there's medicine I take usually for it. I've just been neglecting to do that, so I need to make sure to do that tonight, so that it doesn't happen tomorrow, because I do have a family history of this.
Aw. I'm glad you're feeling better. You know, that can be rough. You know,
it's usually not much of a bother. It usually like I'll get it, and then it's like bothersome for a couple minutes, and I just power through it. But today was like bad.
Yeah.
I could like. I have no idea. I have no other way to word this other than I could feel my stomach acid, and I could feel my entire esophagus.
Oh no!
It was bad.
Nice energy day.
Hopefully I got the medicine for it though. There's like little chewy candy things that my dad got, and those help a lot. I just took 2 of those and I felt better.
Oh, you got this. It's totally not Armored Armadillo from Mega Man X. Wait, do all the bosses do that, where they kind of turn into like a virus after a while?
Yeah.
In this game?
That seems to be the idea. It's like, think of it as like tactical ape escape.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that takes me back. Ape escape.
Ape escape, but you go absolutely bananas on the monkeys and just beat the shit out of them.
There you go, ape shit or bananas.
Speaking of bananas, I've been playing a lot of like Donkey Kong Bonanza. It is really fun. It's satisfying to just just destroy everything.
Yeah, I was watching Reki play that earlier, and I was like, wait, so all you do is just punch things in this game? And she was like, yeah, pretty much. I was like, okay. Sounds fun, I guess.
The ape shit thing reminded me of a joke that I told like a long time ago. Arai, you might know this one. This was to do with the like, 100 men versus 1 gorilla thing.
Oh yeah,
like,
the game.
Oh gosh.
There's a whole thing about that. How like, oh, who would win in a fight? And like, the answer is obviously the 100 men, right? Like, it wouldn't even take like trained fighters or warriors or anything. It could just be 100 regular men. They'd still overwhelm the gorilla with numbers, as long as they're not going at them one at a time. But the real question is why they want to fight the gorilla so badly.
Yeah, exactly. Why would the gorilla want to fight the men?
I think it's to get to the gorilla's bathroom. A little known fact, gorillas have some of the finest toilets ever conceived by any organic creature on this planet. They've kept it secret for thousands of years. And men of all ages, and not just personal ages, but ages of man, have been trying to get at these gorilla toilets. Because every man, deep down in his heart, only wants to go apeshit.
Is that it? Is that the plot of DK Bonanza? Is like there's like a secret ape society, and that lives deep underground, and they have all of these absolutely pristine toilets that you have to go and destroy.
No, that's not it. That does sound funny.
I just love that joke. I love that joke because it's this big weird ass story, and you wonder where the hell is this going, and then it just ends in a pun.
Oh yeah, I love like just dumb, cringy jokes like that.
Oh,
I mean,
same.
I feel like that's just part of being, I don't know, a certain subset of trans people just love dad jokes.
It drives my friend Luna crazy. Because her husband and like my best friend, her husband and me both love puns, and it drives her fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Because if he's not telling her a bad pun, I'm telling her a bad pun. Sometimes sometimes he tells one, and then we just go back and forth, and she's just like, "Please, fucking kill me."
Hey, I think that's a wonderful relationship.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh,
Spoopy Samus.
Spoopy Samus.
That is the my ladies is the SAX.
Sax, yeah.
Sax.
She will be hunting us down from now on.
Yep, it is Samus Aran X. Actually, do they explain what it is in the story? I do not.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I will not say anything then.
We will most likely find an explanation in the next navigation room.
Okay. God, everybody I've told that apeshit pun to has either laughed or been like, "I hate you. I want to hit you so hard right now." I love it.
Well, I mean, I liked it, so I guess we can be friends.
Awesome.
You'll get, more cringy dad jokes from me.
Oh, I love cringy jokes.
Although I have a hard time coming up with them on the spot because that's just how it is,
Oh, same. I mean, like,
I can't be funny on the spot, but
Jane and I both love them, but Jane is a lot more quick-witted than I am. I think I have a decently fast wit. I can't think of something like I can't give an immediate response. Like sometimes I'll have a response to something like a couple minutes later, or like
Oh.
a minute later or so.
Do you ever have that, like, I don't know, like, when you were in, like, school or something, and some kid was, like, teasing you, and you think of, like, the perfect comeback, like, later as you're in the car going home, and you're like, damn
yes,
it, you say that then!
Yes, I was like, why didn't I think of this then? It just takes me a minute.
It's too late.
I fucking... There was one time that I was, like, in the middle of class, and I accidentally interrupted the class, because someone had said something earlier, and they made it, like, an insult to me. And then, like, I was thinking about it, like, early in the morning they made it, and I was thinking about it the entire day, and then, like, the class right after lunch, I suddenly just stood up, and I was like, I didn't say shit, but I stood up, and I was like, I should have said that. And, everyone looked at me, and I was like, oh, sorry, I was thinking of something else. And then we just went on with class, and everyone thought I was a weirdo. Which, you know, I am a weirdo, so their judgment was correct.
We're all weirdos here. It's all good. Being normal is overrated.
I think everybody, like, it's my firm belief that everybody is at least a little weird. Some people just like have the confidence to not hide it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, just like let your free flag fly. Like you get down with your weird self, I guess.
Yeah, like if I've learned anything from listening to the podcast Welcome to Night Vale, it's just be weird.
Yep.
Like, do not be afraid to be weird. Not like, intentional. I don't mean like intentionally weird, like intentionally weird people out. But, if you've got something about yourself that you enjoy, that you like, don't hide it.
Yeah, it's like be authentic,
Like, be authentic. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Because I think that if you're not being yourself, then you're not really being you. And you're the only you that you can be.
Yeah, it's like, you don't want to just be like a freaking robot that just be like, oh yeah, I like this thing because it is popular and other people like it, and like that. You're not really thinking for yourself in that instance.
I have the firm belief that if you like, oftentimes if someone talks about something, they're like, oh yeah, like if they talk about a popular thing, it's like, oh yeah, I like this, and then they don't give a reason. I will ask for a reason, and then if they can't give like a solid one, I'm like, okay, what do you like about it? And everything. And usually they can't give a solid answer. I'm like, do you really like it? You can be honest. And I kind of coerce them into being honest about it, and that's when they come out and say like, not really. I just say I do because it's popular. And it's like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's silly.
You don't have to like something just because it's popular, and you don't have to dislike something just because it's unpopular.
So, alright, what do you got going on this week? Anything fun?
Aside from some work and some laundry on Tuesday, oh yeah, I do have like a little fun thing that I will announce later before stream ends.
Sounds good.
Speaking of things popular, have you ever seen those those I'm trying to remember the names of those things. They're like these little ugly bunny toys that people really like. Yeah, those.
Yeah, Luna has one, and she's like, I don't get the hype. She's like, I have one, and now that I have one, I still don't get it.
Wait, what's it called?
It's called a Labubu.
Labubu.
Labubu. You hear but French.
Oh, Labubu. Okay, I've never heard of this. I have to look it up.
They're like these little. They look like best way to describe them. They look like gremlin children.
Oh yeah. This basically just reminds me of like they kind of did the same style as Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah. Which
I really liked that as a kid, but I don't ever know if I wanted to buy like toys of it,
Yeah. It's more. I mean, I've known about them for a while, and then they just kind of like suddenly popped off.
Oh.
I was like, where the hell is this coming from?
Probably some you know, dumb social media trend or something like
Oh,
that. Like for a while,
probably.
it was like the cups, the Stanley
I mean,
cups, and I was
people
like,
go
what is that?
crazy
What is
over
that
it.
all about?
There's people that are going like crazy over them, and I'm like, guys, come on, they're just little figures. Like,
Yeah.
I like my anime figures as much as the next nerd, but you know,
They remind
I'm
me.
not gonna go crazy over them.
They remind me a lot of like Furbies, but less cuter Furbies. Or
Yeah.
like
Wait,
they're-
Furbies are supposed to be cute?
Right?
Not like nightmare-inducing? Furbies are supposed to be cute?
Mitchell's vs. Machines literally like has probably the most accurate depiction of Furbies ever because they're actually demonic.
Yeah.
They've got the giant
Like-
Furby, and I don't know why you would ever make a giant Furby that could crush a man.
I don't know. I think they're cute personally.
They are. I mean, Furbies are kind of cute. It's just there's some like really weird and creepy stuff surrounding them, like how there's like some. I've had a Furby before, and I took the batteries out of that thing, and it still made noise. And I was like, "How?"
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ow.
Like there were all these weird like urban legends with Furbies that like you know, people would try to shut them off or like take the batteries out and they would still make noise or something like that. People thought the Furbies were becoming self-aware or something, trying to kill all of us.
Looking back, I think looking back, it wasn't that the like it had made actual noise. It was just that because I was hearing the Furby so often, I just kind of got the noise in my head, and I was so used to hearing it. That I would just hear it even when the batteries were out. I was like, what the fuck? So any like evidence of that it's probably what that is. That it's just like you're just hearing.
Yeah.
It.
Kind of like a phantom vibrate, like when you hear your phone vibrate, but you don't actually get a notification.
You just think your
you're so
phone's
used to
going
hearing
off.
it. Yeah. Kind of. But yeah, I remember there was definitely like a Simpsons episode that they kind of spoofed, like, you know, Furby coming to life and trying to kill everyone in Springfield. It's one of the Treehouse of Horror.
I was thinking more like the Funzo little thing.
I know that they had the possessed Krusty doll, but I think that might have been more Chucky than Furby.
Yeah, maybe. That was another like like the Teddy Ruxpin dolls. I mean that's like really dating me, but like they literally use like cassette tapes.
Yeah. There's an episode of Alf that I watched recently that has like it's like Alf communicating. It's like the wife, the mom's like. The mom's mom is like staying with them and like makes up this whole story about how you know, like her friend that she was supposed to be going back to and staying with is like delayed or still like on vacation or whatever, and it's revealed at the end that really she like made the whole story up, and there's like her roommate actually kicked her out. And she didn't know where to go and everything. And there's one part where Alf tries to help her because there's like this guy that like has been helping her move and everything. He seems to have a thing for her, and she might have a thing for him, but she doesn't want to move on. And so Alf, because she doesn't want to like, I guess, dishonor her deceased husband, and so Alf like pretends that he can contact the dead. And he even goes so far as to actually say things that convince her that like only she and her husband would know, and it turns out that he just read her like diary or something.
Oh my god!
Goodness.
And he ends up to do like the voice of her husband, of his spirit and everything. He uses a tape recorder from a Teddy Ruxpin. I don't think it was a Teddy. I think they mentioned Teddy Ruxpin, but I think it was actually just a regular tape recorder. And then he gets found out because the tape recorder like messes up. And Alf is like he's telling the dad, it's like, this would have gone off without a hitch if you had gotten a better tape recorder. And Dad's like, it was on sale.
Oh my gosh.
Alf is such an amazing show.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in ages. By the way, Arai, you're doing really well at the navigation. I would have been like, is this your first time playing the game?
Yeah.
I would have gotten so lost by now.
I am no stranger to Metroidvanias, though. Like,
fair enough.
I guess I'm just more. I guess I'm just more equipped with like a need and being like I already know my objective. I'm just gonna go do the thing.
Yeah, it's like
I don't really play a lot of Metroidvanias, and when it comes to these kinds of like maps, I have the brain of a chinchilla. I will like forget where I was and like just get totally distracted trying to get something that's not even important.
It's like even if you don't know exactly where to go, you've got like the intuition from experience of knowing, okay, well this is what I need to look out for. And so you do, and you know.
Yeah. It's also been like a couple years since I played any like proper Metroidvanias or Metroid games. I did beat Hollow Knight though. That was my one like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer. Not on stream, but maybe
I got
someday.
real far in Hollow Knight the first time I played it. And I was very proud of myself because I got like so far in Hollow Knight without even really needing to look anything up or know where to go.
Yeah.
Which I'm very proud of myself for, because I was just like, okay, well, you know, this path is leading me. I was like, okay, this is leading me this way. I haven't been in this area yet. Or it's like, okay, there's this thing that's blocked off. I know to come back here later.
I'll be right
when
back.
I'll
be right back really quick, 1 moment.
Alright.
Okay.
I think I got... Where was it that I got into? I think I got I got as far as the infected crossroads before I actually was like, okay, I need help.
Oh, that's pretty good actually. That's like a good, you know, what, like halfway, 2/3 of the way into the game.
Yeah, I got pretty far.
So I think the main things I needed a guide for was like just like finding certain things. You know, certain like abilities that I needed, or you know, like the honestly, the thing that like killed me was the White Palace. It took me so many tries.
Oh yeah,
because I was just so bad at the platforming, and like having to, you know, pogo yourself off all the spikes and everything. I was like, what is this? Is this like turns into Super Meat Boy or Celeste or something?
I had to take a look at the map to see all the different areas. It was actually City of Tears that I got stuck on initially, but I had to look up like one thing for that, and then I got to Infected Crossroads.
Okay, nice.
So I did really well on my first playthrough.
Nice. That's cool. I should get more into them. It's just like I kind of have certain games I stick to, like certain genres.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing a lot of House Flipper 2 lately, just in my spare time, which has been all the time because I've done fucking nothing. I've done nothing that is not spare time.
I've heard good things about that one. You know, nice like chill, cozy game.
DLC in October, so I'm very excited about that. I think it's a free DLC too, because I don't know if it's a free DLC or what, because it says on the list that it's already like it has like the marking that's already been downloaded, so I don't know if that's just because it's going to be free, or if it's like because it's not out yet, or if I've claimed it or something. But they have a co-op DLC too, and they have the supporter pack, which is literally just a bunch of in-game items that are about the game, like the flipper tool and like a paint, like a decoration that's supposed to be the player character, and it's just a set of arms with a sledgehammer.
Wow.
The Scooby-Doo one is gonna look really cool. It looks like it's gonna be really cool though. There's a game it's kind of like, it reminds me a little bit of House Flipper and Repo, and a couple other games like that. And I can't remember what it's called. It's upcoming, but it's like the idea is that you're in like a dungeon and you're like the dungeon cleaners. So like you go through the dungeon and reset all the traps and replenish all of the like supplies and stuff in the dungeon. And then you also have to be careful because there's some traps that have not been triggered yet. So you want to make sure you don't trigger those.
Oh,
Also-
I see.
Also, can I
Not
just...
gonna lie, well, go ahead.
I was just
go
gonna
ahead.
say really quick. Do the walls remind you of Ava Unit 1?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Yes, they do.
Hey, that's good taste.
Shinji, get in the walls.
Get in the walls! Oh my god, that's a scary
Get in
In
the
the
idea.
walls, Shinji.
I do
in the
not
walls.
want
Ray will have to do it again.
I do not want Shinji on my walls. Sorry.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do
I don't want anybody in my walls. Except for the squirrels that live in my attic, but you know, they might be crawling
You don't
around the
have a
walls.
choice there. They're just there.
They're just chilling, you know?
I swear I can hear, like, sometimes I can hear things in my walls, and I think it's just, like, it's probably more underneath. It's probably just my dad hearing it. It's probably just, like, underneath the house.
Oh no, like I've straight up heard like squirrel noises going.
Yeah.
But it was like the middle of winter and we live in the Northeast and I'm like, I'm not kicking them out. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not snitching.
Yeah, a lot of mine is just, like, scratching and stuff underneath the house. And that's
Yeah.
it's probably just, like, raccoons or possums or something.
Could be.
Or, like, some other rodents. Maybe armadillos, because they've been around.
Oh, cute. We don't have any armadillos. We're not, you know, we're way too far north for that. But we do have a couple little woodchucks.
I'm in, like, East Texas, so...
Oh, okay. I live in New England, basically. So. Whew.
Oh. I've been playing Wind Waker a lot. I'm fucking pissed because I got to the Forsaken Fortress in Wind Waker, and then I hadn't saved because I forgot to. Because I thought, oh, the game is gonna auto save at various points.
Auto save? No.
No.
What auto? You're
I thought
cute.
I thought you used the auto save.
You're
I thought,
cute.
Oh, it'll save on.
Auto
It'll save on
saving
its own.
from a GameCube
Auto
game.
saving on a GameCube game, yeah.
I
Not
know.
gonna happen.
I'm stupid. But I thought, like,
No.
it'll clearly do that. So I got to the entirety of Forsaken Fortress. I got through Windswept, the Windswept Isle, whatever it's called, and I got the sail for the boat. I was at Dragon Roost in the middle of a cutscene, and the game crashed. I was like, oh fuck. How far back am I? And it turns out I'm at the beginning of the game. And I was like,
Oh,
fuck.
that sucks. You literally got all the way there and didn't save. Oh, I am so sorry.
I'm definitely saving more often now. I'm not only saving the game itself to the slot, but I'm also using save states.
That's fair. I wanted to backtrack a little bit because of what that little monologue where she was like, "Oh yeah, Adam would end all of our briefings with any objections, lady,"
Oh god.
as he tips his fedora.
Oh wait, here we go. Here's the explanation. It's an X.
Sax.
It's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX or Sax as Mari calls it. Infected suit parts.
Oh, it kind of, I guess.
What can I say? I like sax. Okay.
I mean, I refuse to call the SNES the SNES.
Just call it
Unless
the
I'm
SNES.
specifically saying
The SNES.
that.
Yeah.
I call it the SNES.
Honestly, same. I call it the SNES or NES.
It's because of my friend Joey, because she does the same thing. She calls it the SNES. People were like, do you mean the SNES? She's like, yeah, the SNES. She does not do the same thing with the NES though. She specifically calls it the NES, and people will call it the People will call it the NES after finding out she calls the SNES the SNES, and then she's like, "What are you talking about? Why are you saying it like that?"
Alrighty.
Uh,
After that exchange, the SAX or Sax will be hunting us down now. And there's
Yay.
nothing we can do about it.
Somebody's watching me.
We just have to hope we don't get unlucky.
Yeah, these are kind of like the panic, you know, forced stealth sections of the game, like with the Emmys and Dread.
Yeah. It's like, oh, something's hunting me down.
Yeah.
At least with Dread, you know, you don't have to worry about. At least as far as I remember, you do not have to worry about other creatures, for the most part.
Yeah, it's just the Emmys.
Just the Emmys, but they're also like constantly on your ass.
Yeah, and the rooms are kind of designed to be like intentionally confusing. I feel like more so than the rest of the game, to kind of slow you down and you know, so they catch you more easily.
I played Dread for like 7 hours. Actually, I think I have a total playtime of like, I played it for 7 hours straight. I think I have a total playtime of like 28 hours maybe on it. And I barely got past like, I barely got past that first Emmy. It's not the tutorial.
Yeah, they're tricky.
That one, and I was like, I have zero fucking idea what I'm doing.
Honestly, I don't know how I got past all of them, and like, you know, that I was able to get past all of them and also finish the game.
I almost quit after not the tutorial one, but the one after, I guess, the second one. If you count the tutorial one, the second one. Yeah. I almost quit because I kept fucking dying to it because I was like, how do I do, what is the timing on this button press?
Oh yeah, the counterattack is, the timing is really
the fact that you can only
specific.
kill them with the counterattack too, and it's timing based. My timing sucks.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm an RPG player. I don't have great reflexes, okay?
Yeah, same. Why I can't play rhythm games?
Yeah.
Like I can play like I mean I can play rhythm games. I just can't do the more complicated stuff because rhythm games is hard for me because I can get into it and I can do them and I can do really well as long as I keep the rhythm itself. But as soon as the moment I miss it, the moment I miss one, I'm fucked.
Yeah, it throws
I'm like
you off.
immediately destroying. Like I miss one, and then I get a couple, and I'm screwing everything up.
See, for me, I play guitar, so I'm just like, why would I play rhythm games? I can just play my guitar.
So like, you think this would be easy for me?
It's weirdly, they are kind of a different skill set, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, button presses rather than, you know, like feel and technique and things like that.
Only rhythm game I've been successful at is Rock Band. That's when I'm playing the drums.
Nice. Yeah, I played a bunch of Guitar Hero and Rock Band back in the day. Also, you know, R.I.P. to the GOAT, Ozzy.
Yeah.
I'm still mourning.
Same.
But
my dad,
I mean, I saw Black Sabbath live like in 2018, and they were just literally like the best concert I've ever been to. It was incredible.
I told my dad about his death, about Ozzy's death, and he was like, "Do you even know who Ozzy Osbourne is?" I was like, "Yeah, he's like the leader of Black Sabbath. He's done he's done a lot of. There's a lot that he's done. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but there's a lot of stuff he's done, and all of like the good stuff he's done and everything. Like, he's most of the leader of Black Sabbath, and he was surprised. But of course, I know who he is.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people, you know, kind of just knew him because of like the reality show that he was on.
Yeah.
For a while, but
even if you don't listen to Black Sabbath, you have to know who Ozzy is.
Exactly. Yeah. And they actually had just done their last concert like a couple weeks before, and they raised money for like something like $100-something million for Parkinson's disease because Ozzy had Parkinson's and he couldn't walk when they did the concert. So That I thought was really amazing, you know, and like to help sick kids and everything like that. I was like, that's awesome.
I remember talking to Luna about Audrey, and she was like, you know what? She said this in one of our chats too. She said, I'm sad about this, but I have to admit, doing a farewell show and then dying shortly after has got to be the most metal thing you could possibly do.
Oh yeah, totally, absolutely.
I know he didn't do it I know he didn't die on purpose, obviously, but still, it's completely on brand.
Yeah.
It's like, it was like probably, I was like, I heard that he did the farewell show, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then like, it was like his last show, it was like a reunion and everything. I was like, you know, not every artist gets that. Not every band gets that. Like My Chemical Romance had like one, and then they've done nothing since. At least that I recall. But then I learned like a couple of days later, it was like Ozzy Osbourne has died. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. Honestly, I think, you know,
I didn't know the farewell show was that.
Like, yeah. And like honestly, I was kind of surprised that he'd stayed alive this long. I was sitting there thinking like, I didn't know I thought by farewell show he meant farewell to Black Sabbath, not farewell to fucking life. Yeah. Oh gosh, this song "Goodbye to Romance" is gonna hit a lot harder now, a lot different.
Oh yeah.
A lot of all the slower songs, pretty much.
We've gotten so many celebrity deaths lately, and it's actually starting to worry me.
I died. You gotta be kidding me. I died.
Oh no!
Oh, don't die. It's okay. You just warp right back to the save room. It's okay. It's a video game.
Yeah, death is not permanent.
But I'm gonna have to do that whole thing again.
We're not doing a Metroid Nuzlocke here.
God,
how would a Metroid Nuzlocke work? Enlighten me.
Oh, I have no idea, but I'm sure there's somebody who's tried it or thought of a way to do it. Well, I guess technically there's like the one life run where Dread had this as a mode where basically if you die once you have to start the entire game from the beginning.
I would hate that.
Yeah, and the worst part is they made it DLC.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well, to be fair, it was
free. It was literally paid DLC. No, it was a free update, but still, it was like...
No, it's free.
No, it wasn't paid. It was a free. Okay. It was a free update, but like still.
That has got to be the biggest like. I was gonna say that's gotta be like the biggest fuck you ever. Like, oh, you want to have your one? You want to like here's DLC where if you die once, you have to start the entire game over. By the way, you also have to pay for it. So you have to pay to fucking get the one life thing. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think that like people wanted to have like a whole nother area for DLC, and there was like kind of a rumor about that. But then they were like, "Oh yeah, it's just like you're just getting impossible mode instead. So have fun, gamers."
Yeah, you get
a new area. I think a new area is more difficult to incorporate into it because like
yeah.
You'd have to figure out a reason to go to that area because it's like it'd have to be an optional area. Like there's no reason to go to it. There's no real reason to go into it because, especially if you're doing like a challenge run already, because it cuts into your. It's like if you're trying to go to the quickest, adding another area just that you don't even need to go to just wastes time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not really like it needed like more content, to be honest, because you know. Yeah. It's Metroid. It's a game that you're going to be playing over and over again, anyways. But
built more playability.
So I think it was fine the way it was. But yeah.
All right, I will return shortly. I believe my food is here.
Oh, no worries. Enjoy food.
I didn't know when you said like, here's a free update where you die easily. It just I don't know why. Like all I can think of was like, here's the free update DLC where if you die in the game, you damn your life.
Oh gosh, Sword Art Online IRL.
I was thinking more like Spy Kids, but yeah, let's go with that too.
I guess that was also a thing in Spy Kids, yeah.
Yeah, Spy Kids
did forever since I haven't watched those movies since I was a kid.
Spy Kids did it first, I will tell you that.
Yes, they did. you know, and it's not like they Sword Art Online didn't take a bunch of other tropes from like Dot Hack and other isekai that was, you know, had come out before, but to be fair, I think like the writer even admitted that like he didn't actually realize that it was going to be as successful as it was. Like he basically just wrote the first light novel as like for a contest, and then like people were just like, "Oh, like, this should be a whole series, and you should have like 53 spin-offs and all that." I don't know.
53 spin-offs of what?
Oh, we were just rambling about anime.
SAO, SAO in particular.
Yes.
Oh god. Actually, like one of those, it's like, when you first watch it, it's okay. And then, you know, it actually, for me, SAO is one of those anime that's like, you watch it the first time, and you think it's really good. And then you rewatch it, and it's like, this is shit.
It's like the first episode was really good, or like the first 2 episodes, and then you watch like episode 3, and you're like, "Oh my, what happened here? What happened?"
I thought it was good when I first watched it, and then I decided to rewatch it later, and I was like, "Oh wait, this is not what I remember. This is not as good as I remember."
Yeah. Also, like, you know, you would think like I think, what, wasn't it supposed to take place in the 2020s? Like, shouldn't we have, you know, better VR headsets by now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were working on it for a while, and I've heard nothing since.
Yeah. I know that there's, like, some people who do, like, a lot of VR stuff. My fiance is trying to get into it for, like, content creation, but, like, for gaming and stuff, I can't... I've never really saw the appeal probably just because VR makes me incredibly nauseous, but...
For me, it's like, it's not that it makes me nauseous, it's just that it doesn't work as well for me. Like, but I've heard a lot of the times with VR that, like, you know, you'll get, some people get so immersed in it because they have the helmet on, it looks real enough that it's like, you forget that you're wearing the helmet entirely.
Yeah.
I'm blind in my right eye.
Oh no.
So I have no depth perception. I have very, very little depth perception, so it just doesn't work as well for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
It it works. I can see it fine. It's just never been one of those things that's like it's so real that I forget that I'm in a VR headset.
Yeah.
I always remember I'm in a headset.
I'm the kind of, like, person where, like, I can't play first-person shooters because they just make me nauseous. They give me motion sickness. So, like, doing VR, doing anything that would be, like, in first-person would not really work for me. Plus, I kind of like, you know, more, like, you know, 2D or 3D games where I can, like, see the character. I don't know. That's just a personal thing for me.
I'm the first person, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with VR. It's just like 3D movies that I can't do. Because like the only thing that 3D glasses do for me is be annoying and make the screen not blurry. And they're annoying because I have to wear glasses already, so I can't. I have to put 3D glasses over them, and then it's like weird. Or I put my glasses over 3D glasses, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, that was like a thing for a while. They keep trying to bring that back every, you know, couple years or so. They try to, like, oh yeah, 3D movies, they're good this time. And I'm like, people are usually like, it works for a little while, and then they're like, why would I want to pay, you know, twice as much as I'm already paying for, like, expensive-ass movie tickets?
Why would I pay extra just to see the movie?
Yeah, exactly.
To make the movie not blurry. I'll just get the regular version.
Yep.
I don't understand it. If you like to keep the glasses, you don't. You need to bring them back.
Can you do can you do bomb hops underwater in this game? Because I don't know if you can with the physics.
You
Oh,
can't.
you can?
You need
Oh,
like a
okay.
Varia suit. You need like a gravity suit upgrade to be able to do so.
Yeah, I was thinking like they probably did that on purpose. So you have to either like drain the water or come back with the gravity suit.
Ow.
Okay. Okay. Here's a fun little thing. Name one game that you remember but everybody else forgets.
Okay, here's gonna be one. Zoombeanies. Does anyone remember that game?
What are
Never heard of
Zoombeanies?
Zoombeanies, yes. It was basically this, like, in the 90s, kind of like puzzle / edutainment game. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like that, but it was mainly just like logic puzzles, so it was basically just a puzzle game. Kind of like Lemmings, you had to get like the little Zoombeanies to, you know, go across the bridge or whatever and prevent them from falling, and let's just say a lot of my Zoombeanies did not make it, and I still feel sad about that.
Oh no.
Me with Pikmin.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, oh well, some of my Pikmin may die, but that is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. Oh gosh. Have you played the Pikmin 4, by the way?
I've not gotten a chance to.
Me neither.
It's so good. It's so good.
I think my obscure game that no one else has ever heard of is Saint for the Wii.
Huh. I don't know that one.
It is what's the premise of it? It's like I remember playing the shit out of it. It was really good.
What genre is it?
It's like a side scroller, kind of like a side scrolling shooter.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
That's cool.
Hmm.
What about you?
Played it.
All right.
I had a lot of it.
Trying to think here.
No worries. I know you're also trying to like do puzzles and shit and like find all the classic Metroid. Oh yeah, this is like a floor that I can bomb or a wall that I can shoot to get to the next area.
It's called the
you know what?
Adventurer's Instinct.
Adventure.
Oh.
I think another one for me is Chimera Destroy All Monster Girls. It's really good. The premise is that there's like a pirate crew that has stole all the money and everything in the town. You're like a chimera that has to go and stop them and get the money back.
But what if you like Monster Girls? Like, what if Monster Girls are kind of your thing?
You're not actually. It's called Destroy All Monster Girls, but it's actually not destroying them. You like beat them in a fight, and then they're arrested, and you actually befriend most of them.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I guess the closest kind of game that I remember, but nobody else does, is like, actually I do have a whole, like, I do have, like, CDs. Let me see.
Oh, here we go. Got the physical copies.
Oh, nice. Old school.
I'll go find where my physical copy of Saint was. I think I sold it with all my Wii stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I actually never had a Wii of I don't know, I kind of just skipped that generation to some extent. Like I had PS3 but not Wii, which was like a little bit weird because I had played Nintendo games mostly up until that point. But I don't know, it was just like I did play some of the games though. I played like, you know, Mario and stuff like that, but and I did play Galaxy for like, you know, when they you know, re-released it for Switch.
I had a Wii and wanted a PS3.
Honestly, I think the Wii was probably the better console because I mainly just used it to play Skyrim. Now that I remember,
I wanted a PSP specifically because Kid Icarus Uprising came out on, I think.
Oh, you mean like
3DS? That was on PSP. I know it was on 3DS. I think there was a game. There was a game that was on PSP that I wanted.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what it was. I know I also wanted a 3DS to get Uprising.
Yeah, I did have DS and 3DS. But I just didn't have money for, okay, so, here's the thing, when that generation of consoles was out, I was already in college, and so I was broke, and yeah, that's, I'm old. Oh, that's a lovely boss.
I can't call myself old because either Shuri or Cleo is like, oh, you think you're old? I think 35.
It's Plankton.
It's Plankton, yeah.
Oh, it is Plankton.
It's Plankton with trans femme colors, though. Plankton says trans rights.
No, I want to hear Plankton. No, I want to hear Plankton say trans rights.
Oh, if only.
Not again.
Oh, gosh.
Oh no.
Are you supposed to like have it eat you like that?
No, you're supposed to launch rockets. You're supposed to launch rockets into its mouth.
You're supposed to launch rockets up its ass.
Yeah. Or mouth. I mean, I was gonna say
mouth.
mouth.
That is also its ass because it's one of those creatures where they come out of the same place.
It's got the one hole, so it's got to be multifunctional.
Yep.
Whether you call it a mouth or an ass, you're still correct.
I believe that's called like a cloaca. No,
high jump. There we go. You can jump really high now.
Yay!
Isn't ultra bonkers?
My friend Sai. I'm gonna find the fucking message from her because Jesus Christ. She's so funny because she's like the same age as me, but she people for some reason think that she's or no, she's not the same age as me. She's like she acts the same age as like a lot of the rest of us, but she's younger. She's like 19, I think. Like 18 or 19. Maybe she's 17. I don't remember. I know she's out of high school. I know she's like recently out of high school. But people like there's people in our chat once that was like, you act, I expect they heard like that how young she was, and they're like, I expected like, a lot more of the new slang from you, just giving your age. And she was like, this exact message that she sent was, damn old Rizzler, you really aura farming after game ending all those betas. That's Sigma AF for real, GG.
Oh my god.
And they were like, oh my god, everyone was like, I regret.
I'm dying inside.
The person that told her that was immediately like, oh, I regret everything that I just said about you. And she was like, yeah, don't ask me to act my own age.
Yeah, exactly. I get told, like, people think that I'm younger than I am. I guess I look younger than I am, but, I like to say that, I just have good genes, or that, I'm an elf and I am ageless.
I just have,
immortal.
I just have, like, that kind of mentality that's, like, I assume... I mean, because I've grown up with... Because I've, like, spent that, like... I have that mentality that's, like, everybody I meet is probably of similar age to me until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
Especially, I have that mentality, especially online, because I have no other way to know unless they straight up tell me. Like, if I meet you in person, I can probably guess that, oh, maybe you're a little older, maybe you're a little younger. But typically, it's like, if it's online, I just assume, like, okay, you're probably around the same age as me until I figure out otherwise.
I think I did do that for a little while, but then there was kind of a vibe shift, and I was like, okay, now I kind of feel like everyone is like younger than me online, and it feels a little bit awkward, even though like I've been online since I was a kid,
Yeah. I've been online since I was like. I've been online since I was like 14.
Yeah.
13 or 14.
I'm old enough to, the first messaging service I used was AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh God.
AIM.
I'm not quite that old, but I do remember. I'm 26, so I'm not as old as other people, but I remember MySpace still being a thing when I hopped on the internet, and Skype was like the primary thing that we used. I still use Skype sometimes. I have friends on there.
Gosh. Skype, otherwise synonymous for completely failing to capitalize on the literally once in a century opportunity, the business opportunity that they had, and let Zoom take everything from them.
Yeah. So
this is basically like they kind of split it off into separate areas and stuff like that, rather than just one connected world map.
Yeah, that seems to be what this premise is. Also,
okay.
I think I remembered a game that I know but nobody remembers. There's like this old Flash game that you can play on Google, and it was a Flash game that coincided with the Olympics at the time. It was like this really cute pixel art kind of video game where you do like these various little mini games, and then you have like these really cool and cute animated cutscenes for each of the characters that you meet. I don't remember the name of that game though, but I remember for how much I played, it was still really fun.
Oh yeah, I remember playing like Flash games as a kid, like Super Smash Flash and things like that.
I think it was also around the time where Flash was shutting down too.
Yeah.
Okay. The SAX or Sax, an enemy with my strongest abilities, but does it have any reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The Sax is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe.
The heartless, no!
You can see why I tried to hold in my laughter. This is literally what it is.
The heartless.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was like the worst Mickey Mouse impression ever.
Me, but evil. Oh wait, that's Dark
Me,
Samus.
but evil.
Gotta defeat the heartless, right?
Oh, that one was good. Mine was terrible. God, like that, it's literally just that me but evil trope.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
do-
that's in everything.
I could do a Toad voice. Hold on.
Oh,
God.
gosh.
Look, Mario! It's me, but evil! Woohoo!
No. Don't ask me to do my Toad voice. Or I'll get a noise complaint.
Anything goes, even Chinese Mario!
I find the X fascinating, especially the Sax. I digress. The sector is home to a very large creature. The researchers called Ceres.
Oh my goodness!
It's capable of attacking at ultra high speed, Mario. What are we gonna do?
Oh my God. Every time I think of Toad, I just think back, like recently when I think of Toad, I just think back to a couple days ago when we were playing Mario Kart. We were playing Mario Kart and Jane was just... Jane was playing his Toad. He was like in nearly last place. He was like, "Come on, Toad, get your game diaper on."
Oh my goodness!
Are you playing Mario Kart World?
Yep. We were
Nice.
playing World on Luna's Switch. Her Switch 2. She pre-ordered the Switch 2.
That is awesome. I unfortunately don't have one yet because they are expensive.
It's pretty good. It's like it's not really any different than the regular Switch. It's just updated firmware and hardware and everything. That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I think people were asking for is like, oh, we just want this, but like more powerful, better graphics, things like that.
We want to be able to play the games that we get. We want to be able to, download them.
Right, we want to be able to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, without the game crashing every 5 minutes.
Yeah, without the game shitting itself in.
Or Pokemon getting stuck to the walls, or all the weird glitches that I ran into when I played it on stream.
Supposedly, Elden Ring is going to be on the Switch too.
It will be.
Yeah.
Which is going to be interesting to see.
Well, I believe they also are doing FromSoft is doing like an exclusive game just for Switch 2 that's not going to be on any of the other platforms, or maybe it will be later. I don't know.
It's called Duskbloods.
Yeah.
Which is basically
Aris.
Bloodborne 2, but not Bloodborne.
My friend Aris has already pre-ordered. Or she has it on her list at least. God, when that game comes out, I am fully prepared to just lose all contact with her for like 2 weeks. Because it happened with Night Rain. She was like, literally one of our Discord chats. She was like, I need to start being more active here. And then she was active for like a day, and then Night Rain came out. We didn't see her for 2 weeks.
That was kind of me when Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out, only stretched 2 weeks into 2 months.
Oh yeah. I mean, Aris is like a big. I think it was only 2 weeks because, despite it's a Souls-like, so
yeah,
it's like, oh, most people take more time with it. Aris is really good at Souls-like. She has gone an entire playthrough of Dark Souls 2 without taking damage.
Wow. I have never played a single one. I guess Hollow Knight, if you count that, then that's the one that I have played. But other than that, I don't know. It just never really appealed to me. However, my girlfriend really likes them, so I'm like, you know what? If you showed me how to do it, I could give it a shot. But I don't know. I'm also not like the kind of person that I like games. I don't really like games with like a lot of slow combat.
There's not a lot of slow combat in most Souls-likes. It's pretty action-packed.
I see. Because everything I've seen in the game is like, oh yeah, you have to parry and read the enemy's attack patterns, and I'm like, I want to hit buttons though.
Definitely read the enemy's attack patterns. You learn to do it a lot in Souls-likes, but I would not say the combat is slow at all.
Okay.
You are fighting for your damn life.
Basically, all I've heard about Elden Ring, as well as Night Rain, basically Dark Souls, but they made it more anime.
It's more open world and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a lot more open. There's so many people that have gone to Caelid, and their first reference to Caelid, their first impression of Caelid is, oh, I'm not supposed to be here yet. And normally, and that's what kind of, because the only other Souls-like I had played, I briefly played Dark Souls 3, and that was it. And then I played Elden Ring. And I got to Caelid, and I was like, oh, well, I'm in this area, so clearly I should be here, right? No. There's not very many areas in Elden Ring that you need to do something else first before you can get to. The Atlas Plateau is one of them. There is a way to get to the Atlas Plateau, I do not recommend it because the statues will immediately fire on there's like statues that will immediately fire on you if you try, and they're very hard to outrun. Like the statues that are by the elevator, unless you go to Atlas Plateau the right way through the grand lift, the statues at the elevator will attack you. So, you know, you kind of want to avoid that. You want to actually make sure you get the items you need. I know Eris has said when playing Elden Ring, do not be afraid to use a guide because you probably will need it. I mean, like, experience as much of the game as you possibly can without spoilers. But if you are completely, like, don't look up any like build guides or anything. But if you're completely stuck, then look up a guide to know how to progress.
Oh, I should clarify. The game that I was looking into was not Elden Ring or Dark Souls. It was Lies of P.
Lies of P.
That one's really
yes.
good.
Which is, really I know it's not by FromSoft, but I was like, I want to be like, if I'm gonna play a game like this that's gonna be super hard, I want to have it be silly, and having a dark, edgy Pinocchio game sounds like the kind of like ridiculous thing that I can just laugh about,
Lies of P is not necessary. Like, you don't have to. I mean, like, parrying is you don't have to parry like attacks and stuff. It helps a lot to parry them.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything that's like, you cannot defeat this boss or you cannot defeat this enemy without parrying them. That I recall, there are no enemies that are like that. It makes it easier, but you don't have to. The only thing parrying really does is save you from damage, because unlike other Souls-likes, there's no iframes. There's no invincibility frames in Lies of P. So if you get if you get hit by an attack and another attack hits you immediately after, you take damage from both of them.
Oh, I don't know how I like that. How much I like that.
And there's no invincibility frames when you get attacked, and there's no invincibility frames when you're dodging either. You can dodge an attack, but if it hits you, it still hits you. You still take damage.
You doing okay there, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say we're out of time for today.
Oh gosh.
I was rambling on.
All right.
Sorry.
I was just about to say.
Thank you.
I was just about to say, like, is your brain stuck in the labyrinth right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I like to thank both of you for stopping.
Yeah.
I like to thank both of you
Thank
for
you so
stopping
much for having me. I would love to do this another time. Either more Metroid or whatever. And
it was really relaxing just listening to you two while I like try to like navigate my way while not like getting my tail torn off or whatever.
Yeah, I hope I wasn't. I was trying not to talk over you or anything. I hope I wasn't doing that.
Nah, you're good. Don't worry.
Okay.
Assuming this isn't a one-off, I will happily.
No, this is not a one-off. This will still be a full-on series.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely be back next week then.
Okay.
Right.
Should we kind of wrap up, do a little sign-off thing? I don't know what you usually do, but
yeah, I'm gonna get to that right now. With that being said, this has been everything for now. But until then, we shall see everybody on the flip side. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
bye.